Boston, Massachusetts. The port of Boston stood eerily silent today as British officials enforced a royal order to close the harbor indefinitely. The move came in direct response to the Boston Tea Party of the previous December, when American colonists defiantly dumped an entire shipment of British tea into the harbor in protest of unjust taxation. Known formally as the Boston Port Act, the measure was passed earlier this spring by the British Parliament and took effect today. It mandates the complete suspension of all trade in and out of Boston's bustling port until full restitution is made to the East India Company for the destroyed tea. This act is the first in a series of punitive laws now being referred to by the colonists as the Intolerable Acts. The British government, led by King George III, has framed the law as a necessary step to restore order and discipline in the rebellious colony of Massachusetts. Colonial leaders, however, view the closure as an act of economic warfare and collective punishment aimed at crushing local resistance. Merchants, dock workers, and citizens alike expressed outrage as ships were turned away and trade came to a halt. With imports and exports frozen, Boston now faces severe shortages and growing unrest. Across the colonies, word of the harbor's closure has sparked calls for unity and support, fueling the growing momentum toward a continental resistance. The Boston Port Act may have been intended to subdue dissent, but many now believe it will only strengthen the colonists' resolve.